So do you guys want the PG choice or do you want the rated R choice? I'm going to let you guys choose and we'll go from there.
Bring on the rated R choice.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want the rated R choice?
Oh, yeah.
We'll be the rated R superstar.
All right. So just remember, you guys asked for this. Okay. All right. Would you rather or
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Toon Talk, your number one beer league podcast in Flint, Michigan, brought to you by the Looney Tunes. Today's hosts, Garrett, Tim, Tyler, and Connor. Take it away, boys.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is Toon Talk episode. Where am I? 44.
44, I believe.
44. Who you got this week, Tim?
We got the big dog, Chris Pronger.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's probably the best one. I'm trying to think of who else played 44.
Yeah, Todd
44
Todd Bertuzzi.
Oh,
We'll call that a tease for our B2 recap.
Oh, yeah, good call there. Holy shit. Ty, what you got a look. I was gonna call it interesting, but it's also not bad. It's definitely not good, but it's something.
Tyler Tate, baby.
Oh, it's Tyler Tate. Jesus Christ. Tim, did you ice your hands after the game this week?
They're good. They're ready to go for Sunday.
Yeah.
ready to go in what sense?
Drinking beer.
Okay. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, boys, you guys got anything before we get in a couple game recaps? Obviously, Garrett's not here. He was supposed to be here. Who knows?
He got grounded, I think.
Yeah.
A little
checks out.
He might show up. He might not. He was talking a lot of shit this week, but then he, likes to talk his shit and then not come on the show to back it up. So who knows?
Maybe we'll see court papers. He's still.
Oh yeah, he told me he would get around to that whenever he had time. Like that isn't a priority for him. Something about finals and a project at work being more important. Like I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Classic Garrett.
I started a brand new job this week and I'm still here. I'm still doing what I have to do for the boys.
I took a nap today and I'm still here.
Yeah, I also took a nap today and I'm barely still here. All right, we'll hop into some game recaps here. Couple of wins. This is the first 2-0 week I think we've had in a while, like a good while. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Where do you guys want to start? Couple of interesting moments this week. So I guess we'll just start kind of how we normally do. B1.
Oh God.
Obviously, we won 3-2. We played a period and maybe 2/3. I think the game got canceled.
A period and a half, if you ask Snack. But
oh yeah. There were like 3 minutes to go in the second period. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know whose fault it was because I mean it definitely wasn't our fault. We really didn't do anything. The refs weren't great. I'll say that. I don't think anybody would have any an argument there.
No.
Couple missed calls both ways against both teams. One led to a goal against us. One led to a goal for us. And then a little bit of a scuffle, scrum, whatever you want to call it, out in front of our net. And refs give our guy and their guy a 2 and a 10 for roughing or for, I'm not even for roughing. Is that what it was for a tie?
It was roughing, yeah.
And then they got a third man in. They, Dependable, got a third man in penalty, and that gave them a 5-minute major, which is, I didn't know that was a thing. I don't even think that's.
And a match. They gave the guy a match, too.
They gave him a 5 and a match. Okay, so yes, I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
So he's automatically suspended for 30 days. I'm pretty sure he has to go to a USA Hockey board review, too.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
he didn't. I mean, he didn't do anything. He just came in and pushed our guy like a little bit.
Yeah, toss in the game, sure. Match penalty, no, that's too much.
It was that's I didn't realize all that stuff got piled on top, but yeah, that was ridiculous. I just thought he got a 5-minute major for third man in, and it really wasn't even third man in. I mean, he did come in, but he didn't like throw a punch. He didn't take our guy down.
No,
he just pushed our guy, and I mean that was kind of the end of it. And then the other team, Dependable, didn't like it too much. Before the next face-off that was going to get everything started back up, one of their guys started jawing at the ref. The ref told him to leave. He said, "No, I'm not leaving." And then he kept jawing at the ref, kept saying, "I'm not leaving." The ref kept telling him to leave. And then eventually, I think their goalie just left.
Yeah, he just straight up skated off.
I think their goalie just skated off the ice.
Yeah.
So the rest of their team was kind of like, okay, I guess we're done. And they left. And then the ref blew the whistle and forfeited the game. So,
it was the craziest finish to a beer league game I have ever seen or heard of.
It was unbelievable. I've never seen a game where the goalie just skates off the ice and then they call the game. I mean, it was crazy.
I mean, how wild would that have been if they were winning?
That's what that's why I was glad we were up. So at least it wasn't one of those things where like we won on a technical forfeit. Like we were up when the game got called. It still feels kind of shitty, but I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know anything else. Any other thoughts from that? I mean, that was the big story of that game. It was kind of crazy. I don't know if I forgot anything. Ty, you can fill in.
Yeah, no, I think you got it all. There really wasn't much to say outside of that. Just, I mean, we were playing pretty good. It was a good competitive game both ways, and yeah, it just kind of ended abruptly, and that's that.
Yeah, Conti and JB picking up their first points on the season.
Oh yeah, welcome back, Dylan Conti.
Yeah, Conti in his first game gets a goal. I will say that was kind of the goal that sparked everything because it was an icing that was going to be called icing until the puck was like maybe 3 feet from the goal line. And then the second ref waved it off and we got the puck, kind of brought it around, kept it in the zone, and then scored on a weak goal. So, but hey, like Tim says, they don't ask how, they ask how many.
That's right.
But yeah, great goal from Conti. Also shout out Lou. Lou played both games. This was the second game of the back-to-back. Lou played both games for us this week and got himself 2 wins. So huge shout out to Lou. Trying to think what else. Anything else that stood out?
He's second all time in Goonie Tunes history for B1 and wins.
Second all time in Goonie Tunes history in B1. Yes, I guess if you put all of those stipulations on it, that would technically be true. Yeah, good call. Wow. See,
is he the first goalie in Goonie Tunes history to go 2-0 in a day?
I mean, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely
setting records, hitting the record books.
Have yourself a day, Lou.
Attaboy, Lou. Attaboy. Also, somebody won the plug bucket. We're not exactly sure who because the plug bucket wasn't there to give out. So to whoever it was awarded to, I mean, that sucks, dude. It would really be a shame if you were transitioning to skate backwards and you tripped over the blue line and then
sometimes there's a sniper in the building.
Then the other team scored on a 2 on the other way. Like I said, I don't know who because we have no way of telling, but
I don't think I've ever laughed so hard in a back check in my entire life.
I'm telling you what, there was definitely a rut in the ice.
Sniper in the stands.
Yeah.
Had to have been. There's no way that person who will remain nameless would have fallen over otherwise.
Yeah.
And then like Tim said, Conti, first game with the boys this year. I know he played with us on the A team last year, but his first game back, good to have him, scored a goal and won the first Sir Gook of Doonington. I think we've given out in like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, a little rough patch there.
His reaction when he was like when he won it was hysterical. He didn't know what was happening, didn't know what we were doing. Les New like handed him a crown and like started tying the cape around him, and he was like, "All right, I guess this is my hockey team." But no, he's a good guy, so he played along with everything. So I think we have an interview with, I think, just Cuckley.
Yep, just Cuckley.
So we will throw it over to Cuckley and Conti and see you guys in a little bit.
All right, Cuckley here with Mr. Dylan Conti, the king of the game. How are you feeling after that game?
Amazing, dude. Thank God it was only half the game. I was dying out there.
Speaking of half the game, what do you think happened out there? What's your description about it?
A lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit. I was able to get that puck in that net, though.
All right. Yeah, Mr. Conti with the game-winning goal, backhand tucked over the shoulder. Absolutely sick goal, but it might go under Ian Crampton on the score sheet. How do you feel about that?
Couldn't go to a better guy.
All right.
All right. Thanks, boys. Appreciate it. That Cuckley, not the worst. I mean, I think it's his first solo interview he's done since maybe ever. That wasn't terrible.
Maybe it is ever. I can't think of one he did solo until now.
So yeah, good for
Baby
you.
birds leaving the nest.
That's right. Crashing and hitting a few branches on the way down, but you gotta learn somehow.
It'll soften the landing.
Yeah, exactly. Tim, you have any thoughts about the B1 game, the scrum, anything like that before we move on?
By the time I got out there, I seen about 2 minutes of game action. So
you guys take too long
I don't
in
know.
you guys take too long in the locker room.
Is there such a thing?
When the boys, when we're playing back to back, yeah, Ty, there is.
I guess that's fair.
yeah. What are you gonna do? Beers are flowing.
When you can drink the beer, you don't. The locker room isn't the only place you're allowed to drink at Crystal Fieldhouse. I don't know.
Are you sure about that?
If you ask Eric's sister, you can drink anywhere. You can take the beer anywhere. It's crazy. Anywhere you want, you can drink at Crystal Fieldhouse. It's incredible. All right, boys. Anything else from B1? Like Ty said, 100% the craziest way I've ever seen a beer league hockey game end. That's
Yeah.
I've ever been a part of. I know there's been some crazy shit, I'm sure, all over the place. But as far as a game we've been involved in, I can't think of one that's ended crazier. Just goalie skates off, game over.
Hey, win's a win. We'll take it.
yeah. I guess, yeah. Whatever we can do to get back in the W column. It's been a couple weeks, so
Exactly.
So we'll take it. Hopping over to the B2 side. Boys are on a little bit of a streak. That's 2 in a row. Nice 5-3 win against Mercino. 3 out of 4 hosts of Toon Talks scored. I won't say who, but if you are watching at home, you're gonna for yourself.
Wait, hold up. Time out, Connor. Mark, whatever the time is right now. Is it just me or is his microphone?
No,
going
your
in and out?
mic's fucking up.
Mine is.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Hold on.
I thought it was just a little laggy and I just needed to wait a second, but
Yeah, me too. And then it kind of like carried out there.
Hold on. I gotta go to Zoom then. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you now.
yeah, that's
Is
good.
it better?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it changed anything, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
Weird.
All right. That's the Toon Talk difference right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might edit around that. I might not. I probably won't. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
that might just be too much work. How long was it bad for?
Like a
To
good.
the beginning of the B2 to where I said timeout.
Oh no, that's way too long.
It was like what, 30 seconds maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll have to listen to it and see how it goes. Maybe it recorded fine on my end.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Okay. So as I was saying, first, 3 out of the 4 hosts of Toon Talk scored. Won't say who didn't score. Tim, why do you think you played such a shitty game? We'll go to you first.
I was doing the things that getting in the corners and forward checking, things that don't make the stat sheet. I'm not a stat guy. I've said that all year.
You've been saying, yeah, I guess that's true. You've been saying that all year. Not a stat guy. New Tim. Tim's a new man this year. He's all about the team.
The team.
I mean, I don't know, Tim, do you want to talk about your contribution to the game then? If you didn't get on the stat sheet.
I mean,
You,
I fired up the boys.
I mean, that's one way to put it. It's kind of funny because we're going in reverse order here. So the B2 game actually happened first. and Tim got himself in a little bit of a scuffle. Tim, I don't know if you want to kind of talk us through what exactly happened.
Yeah, I don't know. Ty was taking the puck around the net, and number 16 from Racino, actually, he's the one that bumped me into the goalie. Their goalie starts freaking out. Tyler shoots the puck and scores. And I think number 16 saw the goalie's reaction and then just came after me. I don't know.
He came after you. You guys got into it. Now, let me ask you, because it was kind of hard to tell from the bench. Did you throw any actual punches? Because both of you were wearing full cages and both of you had
I mean, I didn't get the match game, so I guess the answer would be no.
No, it was just some very heavy bumping and shoving
in the face area.
Yeah. In the general face area. But
we don't need this as evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, plead the fifth. Plead the fifth, as our lawyer host would say.
Yeah.
But a two and a 10 with like 11 minutes to go. So you were out the rest of the game, and you did have to go to the locker room. So you kind of missed the comeback as we were down a goal heading into the third period. That happened right at the start of the third period, and then Ty netted himself a hat trick in the third period to give us the 5-3 win. Ty, it had been, I think, 3 games at least since you had
3 games
scored
goalless.
for the B2 team. So that had to have felt nice to get that monkey off your back and pop a couple in.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a good feeling. It was Tim's inspirational fight in front of the net as I popped my first one that helped lead the charge for the next 2. So kudos to Tim Lewis.
Yeah. To be fair, that guy did have he did have a good 5 inches on me.
Oh no, he was way bigger than you.
You're fighting out of your weight class.
Most of the time on the ice, Tim is fighting out of his weight class. Even if the guy's smaller than him, there's like a 9 out of 10 chance that the guy's a better skater than Tim, fighting out of his weight class.
Yeah, good point.
What else was I gonna say from this game? I mean, Tim, I think deservedly so, got the gauntlet. Even though it wasn't a bad fight, it wasn't even really a fight, I guess, because you just got a 2-minute and a 10-minute misconduct for roughing. And I think those refs gave one of those out for like 3 or 4 games in a row.
Oh yeah, easy.
It's intense for roughing.
Yeah, he was Oprah this weekend.
Yeah.
And the craziest part was we don't that's I mean, obviously anybody that knows us knows that's not really how we play. I mean, we're not really those kind of guys. So before the game, the ref came up to us, and I guess they'd had issues with the game before ours. So we came up to a couple of the guys on the bench and was like, hey, just want to see how you guys, if you guys are going to be cool, not going to have any problems. And Ian and JB were like, no, dude, you're good. You're good. We're going to be totally fine. We don't really have any hot heads on the team. We play a pretty mellow game. Like, we know the guys we're playing against. You're not going to have any issues. So sure enough, minute into the third period, Timmy just snapped right off and had to cross check the goalie and turn around and sucker punch their player. That's the way I heard it happening.
I heard that he was in jeopardy of losing his throws his gloves farthest this side of the Mississippi, so he had to prove the world that he still deserves that title.
I heard he's going for that Doug Glatt Goon of the Year award, Ty. He was really,
I got to give Reader a run for his money.
Yeah, he might be in the front now.
He was very upset last year that his trophy case was empty. And so he's whatever he can to get his name. It's important that he thinks he has a chance at. So he thinks that Doug Glatt is ripe for the pick. I don't know.
Is that
Reader,
true, Tim?
if you look at the stat sheet, Reader's not having a Doug Glatt type year. I mean, he's the 4th guy on the team to hit double-digit points.
That is true.
As a defenseman. So that doesn't sound like Doug Glatt to me.
That sounds like a goal
Meanwhile,
scorer.
Mr. 2 goal, 2 assists, 2 fist Lewis over here. Can I say? Numbers don't lie.
I don't know.
Not a stat guy though, right, Tim?
Not a stat guy. No. Never been.
It's all about the team.
Yeah.
What else you guys got from this game? Anything? I thought we played well. I thought it was a good, solid game. Definitely Mercio, the teams we needed to be like a little around the league a little bit, and we'll kind of look at the standings, but gotta get that. Gotta get a win
Man, your
against
mic
them.
is top notch this week.
Is it cutting
that's
out
beautiful.
again, dude?
Yeah, that one got pretty bad.
Oh, God, I'm so frustrated right now.
You're trying to send something right now.
Okay, I'm talking.
Yep, better.
I don't know why it keeps doing that. I really don't. Let me check the. Man, I'm literally not even touching anything.
So now you sound like perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, maybe I just gotta keep it closer to my mouth or something.
That's what she said.
All right. Well, this will be okay. This will be fun. I apologize to our listeners at home for the poor quality. We've only done 44 of these, so we're still working out the bugs. We're still working out the kinks. Oh shit. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna toss it to an interview, and I'm gonna fix my mic, and then we'll be right back. Take it away. I don't even know who fucking did this interview. I know
I think it was
with
Buckley.
Yeah.
okay.
This is a co-interview with Tyler Tate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it was Ty. It was Ty, Tim, and Buckley. Take it away, Buckley.
All right, we've got a Toon Talk representation here with the Game Chain and the Goonie Gauntlet. Tim Butterbean Lewis, how do you feel about your performance today?
Had to stick up for myself. Took the guy to the ground. Fired up the team afterwards. We got the good dub. So.
All right. And Ty, great third period. Where the fuck were you the first and second period?
That's a good question. I was out to lunch, and then the hockey guys came down in the third and said, "You're too good to suck this bad."
Some would say it was Butterbean's performance that in the ring that it really ignited you.
That's a good evaluation. That could have been the hockey guys. Coming speaking to Butterbean.
Yeah.
So.
And thoughts on the Michigan-Ohio State game and why Connor doesn't know what he's talking about when it comes to Ohio State?
Just overall, just a great game. Good day on Saturday.
Yeah.
Go Blue. JJ
right.
Blue.
There we
JJ
go.
For Heisman.
Suck it, Connor.
This is Buckley out.
All right. Thank you, Ty, Tim, Buckley. Microphone is fixed for now. We'll see. It's definitely going to get messed up again. I have no faith in this. I have no faith in the tech. I have no faith in the Toon Talk technology. None. All right, boys. Anything else from either the B1 or the B2 game? Like I said, really nice to get 2 wins.
2-0, baby.
Revenge tour completed.
Yep.
Amen to that. Yeah, both these teams beat us the first week. So yeah, it was not the first week, but the first 2 weeks, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, really nice to get a couple wins here. All right, we'll go next to some grades. We'll do this quick because 2 of our hosts can't be fucking bothered to watch 2 games. It's like pulling teeth with these fucking guys. It's crazy. So I apologize to Lesnu, who I thought had a pretty solid game, but Garrett and Tim would rather sit and jerk each other off in the shower than come out and actually do their fucking job on this podcast. So
that's right.
I'm not a minute man. What can I say?
Yeah, I gave Lesnu a B. Ty gave him an A for a B+ average. I thought he played pretty well. He had a nice assist on Conti's goal, even though he wasn't even really hustling for the icing puck. He was just skating a little bit faster than their defenseman, and so they waved it off. But I mean, that was something. Also, it's kind of hard to grade a guy who has played defense for like 6 games, and then because of the guy,
up to forward,
and then we had to move him up to wing. So, but I thought he played pretty well. B might even be a little bit on the low end, but
yeah,
I mean,
did
you guys do that? Did you guys do that to Cody?
Yeah, but Cody, I think, excelled on forward. I mean, he scored like 2 goals in the 4 games he's played forward. Lesnu, I think, is definitely more of a also, I mean, if Lesnu's on defense, who's going to block shots for us?
That's true.
I mean, the kid's just a shot blocking machine. So
Silver Shinny Award for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I gave him the A because first game on forward, I thought he played pretty well, and he won the slowest foot race of all time for that icing. Got
to beat out.
So
exactly. All right, Craigie, Tim. Ty, I asked for Craig's grade before, and Tim goes, "Well, wow, I completely forgot we were grading Craig." So, I mean, also, hold on, Tim, I got a bone to pick with you, and I was gonna wait for the barn segment, but I'm gonna do this right now.
All right,
Ty, remember last week when Tim was stroking himself off, saying how he gave Craig a pregame speech before the barn, and that's why Craig played so well.
Mm-hmm.
So I talked to Craig this week at the barn, and he goes,
Crickets?
"Yeah, Tim gave me the same speech he gave me last week. He didn't say a fucking word in the car." So Tim didn't say a thing and then took credit for Craig playing so well.
That's fucked up, Tim.
What the fuck is that? What is that?
I mean, I'm sure I said like skate hard or something.
No, he said you didn't say a word to him in the car. Not a word.
It was actually silent the whole 25-minute drive.
That's what he said.
That story checks out.
Hands at 10 and 2. We're just looking forward.
He said when he walked in the locker room, he goes, "Man, I feel so inspired. Tim gave me the same speech he gave last week." I go, "Really? What'd he say?" He goes, "Nothing." It's like, that son of a bitch took credit for your good game, Craig. He goes, "I know. What a fucking dick."
Yeah.
I mean, Craig's older than me. He should be giving me an inspirational speech.
There's not Herb Brooks couldn't give you an inspirational speech that was worth a shit.
That's
kidding
true.
me? Are you kidding me? All right, so Craigie this week, no shoulder pads. And I thought he looked like a new player, a little rejuvenated. He was buzzing. Obviously no points, but I still thought he played pretty well. Tim and I both gave him a C+. Garrett gave him a C, and Ty gave him a B for a C+ average. Like I said, got to get a point to get into that kind of B, A range.
Fair enough.
And as I thought he played about as well as he could have without getting a point.
That's why I gave him the B. He was out there. He was flying. He had a few opportunities. Just couldn't bury a couple of them that came his way. And my second goal, where I was in the corner, he backed into the slot and took the defenseman with him and cleared a lane for me to go in and put that backhand up high. So it was all around. Though it doesn't show on the stat sheet, he was out there contributing. So
I get that
performance on my end.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, no stat Lewis over here.
Yeah.
I will say Craigie is starting to feel himself. We were at the barn this week in our game. He had the puck on his forehand out in front of the other team's net with a chance to shoot. And instead, I don't know what came over him, but he tried to do like a between the legs shot. And he came back to the bench and I go, "Craig, what the fuck was that?" And he goes, "Dude, I don't know what came over me. I don't know why I did that." And as I was doing it, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing right now. So something's happening to Craigie and he's feeling himself. And I kind of like it. I love the confidence.
You see the look in those eyes right there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
he's feeling himself.
That's the look of a sober man. Now, I also stay tuned next week at the barn when Craig tries to go for a Michigan goal.
Yeah, picks it up and then brings it back down. Oh shit. All right, boys, we got to pick two guys for next week. I'm trying to look at the roster and see the problem with the B1 team is we never know who's going to be there.
Yeah.
But we haven't done Foley yet.
Yeah,
so we could do
game.
Foley or we could do the two goalies.
Ooh. So I know Sarter tweaked his groin. I think he said he'll be back.
But he's day-to-day right now?
Yeah.
All right, then why don't we haven't done Foley, we haven't done Mace. When we haven't done Conti. And then Jake and John, who are kind of 50-50 every week. What do you guys think?
Who knows?
Well, this is a earlier game for you guys, right?
Yeah, this would be we're at 7:45.
Yeah, I think we're back to back again this week though.
Yeah, 7:45, 8:45, but we're before this time. So,
yep.
I don't know. What do you think about? Let's do Mason. What do you think about that?
Yeah, we'll do Mason and then B2. You want to do JB?
Ooh, I like that. Let's do that.
I don't think we've done JB yet.
Two Kettering boys.
Ooh, I like yeah. All right, we'll do
Get Sartor a week.
Yeah. And then we'll do both the goalies. I'm trying to find my damn spreadsheet where I have all the grades. I don't think we've done. Nope, we have not done JB yet. So okay, all right. So we'll do Mason and we'll do JB for grades next week. So
beauty.
I know they both watch. So bring your A game, fellas. The grading, the teachers are getting more and more strict, more and more harsh as these grades go on.
That is true.
Also, some teachers just grade differently depending on who they're grading, which I think is horse shit. But all right. Next up, what do we got next? Oh, well, what's your excuse action? I had a lot of guys this week.
Big one.
10 guys. Boy. 10 guys across
Porter
two
gets
teams.
you every time.
Ian and Embry still on IR. Ian actually did skate in the game at the barn this week. I think he did went out there for one shift a period for a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Said it felt okay. Still, it's probably another 3 or 4 weeks away from being back to 100%. But it was really good to see him out there. Really good to see him skating. I know he's been jonesing to get out on the ice. So
I think he said he's going to try to give it a go on Sunday. So it'll be interesting to see if he.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he's going to get I think Cody's going to give him his brace that he had when he tweaked his ACL playing the cross. He's got a little extra side support, so I think he's going to try that out this week. And maybe not the best week. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. We're playing friendly again.
Oh, we are playing friendly. Yeah.
Or he just suits up for the B2 game.
Oh, yeah, good point.
That's not the worst idea in the world. Yeah.
So I like that a lot better than him coming back against friendly first time. So
yeah, I do too.
Friendly is not so friendly.
Not even a little bit. John and Eric, it was an 8:45 game, wasn't it?
Yeah,
8:45 game. So I don't know.
Well, no, keep Eric out of this one. John, he's up in Midland. That's.
Oh yeah, Eric was. Yeah. Oh, I remember Eric's excuse. He brought all of his band equipment down with him to play with his band on Friday over the holiday break, and he didn't want to leave this band equipment in his truck. He was afraid it was going to get stolen at Crystal Fieldhouse. As if anything's ever been stolen out of a car at Crystal Fieldhouse.
Yeah, never.
Never this year that I know of since last season, I don't think. Maybe.
Yeah.
But no, that's a lame ass excuse. He could have easily just gone and dropped it off at Garrett's parents, where they live 2 minutes down the road, gotten a ride from somebody. That's just a horseshit excuse, Eric.
Yeah.
Figure it the fuck out.
Pretty sure he's out this week too.
Yeah, well, it's a
late game.
Yeah, it's a late game, Ty. He can't come to the early games because reasons, and then he can't come to the late games because they're too late. So
doesn't he want to be on the team anymore?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Obviously, 8:45, I guess, is too late for Tom now, apparently, too.
Yeah.
Sorry, not even 8. Yeah, 8:45. Yeah. I keep getting my
Isn't his bedtime 9:00?
Yeah, but I don't know. I thought his bedtime was 10:00. I thought he normally makes the 8:45 games. That's why I was a little surprised when he checked out.
I mean, we all know he needs his full 8 hours.
Yeah.
That's true. At this point, I don't even know about Diener anymore. Who knows about Diener? Obviously, Ty said Brandon hurt himself.
Yeah, IR.
Little tweak, so hopefully he's better, ready to go this week. Jake and John, I know, work Sundays, so they're always just kind of a crapshoot at this point.
Yep.
And then Porter's
having his gallbladder removed, so he's out for a couple of weeks. So he's also about to join the IR squad.
Yeah. But just for the record, he had not had his gallbladder removed yet. He was getting it removed the Monday after.
Monday, yeah. So he said he was feeling, some nerves, so I'm going to give him a pass.
I don't know. Last chance to play.
He gets
hockey
a pass from me. He gets a pass from me.
So this is probably going to be his last chance to play until January, because if he's going to be out for 3 weeks, we only have 3 more games left until and then we have 2 weeks off because of the holidays. Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, we have 3 weeks and then we're off for 2 weeks because of the holidays.
That's kind of crazy. This season's flying by.
Yeah, we played 11 games. I was actually looking at the stats. So we have, I think, 5 guys that have played all 11 games for the B2 teams. We have 0 guys that have played all 11 games for the B1 team.
That's fucked up.
It's crazy. So
priorities.
Well,
it comes down to.
We have a couple guys at 10. I can't remember why a couple guys missed. I think there's a couple guys that just missed 1 game. But all right. So next up, we are going to take a look around the league. After this past week, it is the first 5 games since the divisions were kind of finalized. They got jumbled up a bunch of times. These are the divisions. We played everybody's played everybody once. Couple things that stand out. I think there's probably 5 teams in B1 that could realistically win the league. I think everybody except for Johnson and Wood can beat anybody on any given day.
Yeah.
I think Center Road has definitely picked it up in the last. Obviously, they're 4-1, so they're starting to kick it into high gear. But I think anybody can beat anybody on any given day. It just depends on who shows up and what kind of game they bring. What do you think, Ty, about B1?
Yeah, no, I think you hit the nail on the head. It's kind of a 5-man race at this point. Misfits got lucky and clipped us in the last. I shouldn't say they kicked our ass, but they caught us on a slow night, back-to-back games. It'll be interesting to see when we catch them the next time around. So far, they're the only team that we have a losing record to. Everybody else we're either tied with or have a winning record against. So it's just kind of depends on which team shows up that night, and I think it'll be a very interesting finish.
Yeah, I was looking at the stats. Obviously, we're 1-1 against Center Road I. We blew them out the first time we played them, and then they kind of took it to us the second time we played them. So who knows what that matchup's going to be like looking down the line, kind of toward playoff time.
Yep.
And then like you said, we've only played Misfits once this year, and they definitely had our number. So it'll be good to get them back in the next. I think we play them the week right before the break, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think that's right.
So that'll be a good little way to go into break, taking those guys down.
Exactly.
B2, I think to no one's surprise, Scott's Barber is running away with B2.
Yeah.
I think we knew that was going to be the case when they dropped down to B2, and it's kind of been the case every week since. I don't think they've had a game that's even been remotely close. I mean, they're plus 18 goal differential in 5 games.
Oof.
I mean, I don't. This is kind of what everybody expected. At this point, it's kind of like the other 5 teams are fighting for second place, which is kind of shitty. It kind of sucks, but at the same time, just kind of got to accept it and play, as well as you can whenever you can. So we are technically in third place. We have 5 points, same as CNS, with the same goal differential, but we beat them head to head. So we have the tiebreaker there, and we are in third place. We're actually in third place in both divisions. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. Kind of crazy.
Trying to think. We GB Surgical we're 0-2 against, but both games have been a one goal loss.
Yeah.
I think if we have I think the first time we played them was the night Ty had to leave early.
Yep.
And we were up when you left, and then we lost on the goal that wasn't a goal.
Yep.
And then I think the second time, I can't remember how we lost the second time we played them. I think it was just one of those. They've both been really close games, both been really competitive. So both those games could easily go the other way. Family PT has not looked good the last couple of weeks, from as far as I can tell. So they're definitely beatable. And then obviously we already beat CNS and Mercino. So I think we can beat anybody. Probably not Scott's, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hopefully we just finish
7.2 goals a game. I mean, that's unless you got the firepower. I mean, unfortunately, you can see our stat sheet. We do not have the firepower to put up 7.2 a game. So
no, we're not. We're not a high scorer. We're not a run and gun kind of team. So
yeah.
It just is. It just is what it is at this point. We just kind of gotta go into that Scott's game. Just play, do what we can, see if we can pop a couple in, and kind of just go from there. But the other four teams are definitely all beatable. It's not like any of those guys are leaps and bounds better than us. So
right.
Yeah,
it'll
totally agreed.
It's definitely doable. You guys got anything else about this? Anything that jumped out at you that we haven't already gone over?
No.
I'm a little surprised Mercino's 1-4. I don't know. I know Jake from our B1 team has played with them in the past. I know he's not playing with them this year, but they've still got a couple solid skaters. I'm just kind of surprised they're 1-4. I don't know, because they've always been good in the past. So
they're giving up a lot of goals. So
yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know if they switch goalies or not.
Yeah, that's a good point. Their goalie wasn't great when we played him this week, so that
maybe they're still trying to find their way without Jake and John.
Yeah, I'd forgotten John played with him too. Shit, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
you lose those two guys. Those are two guys that are going to be hard to replace, especially
Definitely.
in B2. All right, we will do a quick little barn recap here, and then we'll get into Goonie Streak. The Toons went 2-0 at the barn this week. The black team won in overtime. Yes, that is 3-on-3 overtime. We scored with like 20 seconds to go in the third period to make it 9-9. And then they gave us the option of sudden death or a 3-minute overtime. And we decided on 3-minute overtime. I thought that was probably the better option. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Yeah, no, I think that's fair because I mean you can't play sudden death. Really, it's anybody could throw the puck down the ice at one specific moment and score. So I mean, a couple of minutes makes it fair for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
3-minute quick overtime.
That's kind of that
Which
was kind of my
I
thought
believe
too.
we would have won both ways if I'm not.
Yeah, we
yeah,
did.
you guys got the first one, and then
Yep.
you obviously won.
Yep.
So
Yeah, we did score the first goal. They scored to make it 10-10, and then we scored again, and then just kind of played lockdown defense after that. And then the white team took it to the Whiskey Deeks. I think it was 11-6 tie. I couldn't exactly remember the exact score.
yeah, I think so. I don't think their team reps uploaded the score yet, but
I know the home team is supposed to do it. I've just
Yeah.
been doing it. Like I don't think it really matters as long as
yeah,
the score
I'll go
gets
put
uploaded.
11-6 in there. That seems about right.
I don't think it really matters. I don't think score is gonna. I mean, maybe it. I don't know. I don't know how they're doing standings or whatever.
I
mean,
couldn't
cares?
tell you honestly.
Who cares? At the end of the day, we're all gonna end up playing a bunch of games anyway. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
but now, yeah, 2 good showings. And the rematch of Toon on Toon violence is coming this coming Monday. That'll be, what is that date? The
5th, I believe.
5th? Yeah, the 5th. We are playing at 9:30 at the barn. The white team has their back-to-back night that night. So they are playing at 8:45, and then they are playing the black team at 9:30. Ty, we'll go to you first. How are you feeling headed into this week? You guys got, people are saying you guys got trounced. You guys got washed. You guys got waxed. You guys got smashed last week. Am I missing anything, Tim?
The people in the forums are just like
the forums. The barn Monday night silver
yeah, the
league
barn
forum.
times.
You know, we got caught overlooking. We got caught in the same boat Ohio State got caught in.
Wait, how are you guys overlooking the other? What do you mean you were over? Who are you looking past us for?
Because Craig is so short.
Wait, you talking about Craigie Longlegs?
Yeah.
No, we didn't stick to like our game plan. We had a conversation going into last night about playing a little bit more defense. Always have that one guy back, like what we did last year. So last night we approached it with a little bit more strategy. So obviously results speak for themselves. It was a pretty convincing. The game was a lot closer until towards the end there, but there was no doubt in my mind, at least, they were going to come out on top there. Definitely having that guy back. So now we have a team basically that's kind of in the same boat where we started last year, where myself and Knack were the only two that played consistently all of last year. So everybody else is still learning the game upon. So I think a couple games under their belt now should be a very interesting competition going into next week. It's kind of unfortunate we have the back to back, and you guys are the second one. But
I was going to ask, are you a little bit nervous being that it's the second game of a back to back? Because I will say, your guys' game this week, was the second game of the Whiskey Deeks back to back, and I don't know if you guys could tell, but we could definitely tell watching.
They didn't. Slow,
yeah, they were a little slow in that second game, especially towards the end, like the second half of the second period and the third period. They were definitely like a half a step or a step behind you guys. You could tell that it was kind of wearing on them. So you at all nervous about that?
I don't know if I'd say nervous. It's a pretty strong word for it. A little anxious, I guess, is probably a better way to say it. I think we'll be good. You know, our coach has some nuclear smelling salts ready to go in between games.
No, don't take that shit. I want to beat you guys all natural. I don't need you guys blind out there.
Yeah. No, I think it'll be a good time. Hopefully, we get to keep a little bit in the gas tank and bring it to you guys. But we'll see. Only time will tell, right?
It'll be good. I'm excited. I like the fact that we get to play you guys all the time. It's gonna be
I know that's one of my favorite parts of the Barn League this year.
100%.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's 9:30 at the barn in Fenton, Monday the 5th. If you love the Goonie Tunes, be there. Check it out. Yep. All right. Last up, we're going streaking, boys. And I hate to do this, but Garrett's on a hot streak.
He is.
He did not text me a pic this week.
No.
I will check my phone right now.
Gee, Fred.
Oh, okay. He did. He put it in the group chat. Okay. Okay. All right. I just saw it. So false alarm. So he is picking first. This is his longest streak of the year. He's only ever gotten this. He's gotten two correct streaks in a row, or this year. And he is picking me in the B1 game.
Ooh, I guess
he's just keeping cooking where it works. Took me in B2, Ty in B2. This week he's taking me in B1. I imagine if that hits, he's probably going to take Ty in B1 next week, and then after that, who knows what he's going to do?
Yeah. Running out of gas.
All right, Timmy, what I guess you're the only one that got one right.
Yeah.
What do you got this week?
I might have to go you for B1.
That's what Garrett's doing.
Yeah.
You're doing it too?
Yeah.
You're following the hot hand? All right. I guess I'm next because don't look now, but Ty's getting a little cold, Tim. Yeah. There's a lot of red at the bottom of that column.
Yeah.
I know. It's the streak we don't want to see right there.
I know. I mean, the totals, I don't think the long streak, anybody's gonna have a hell of a time getting to 5.
Yeah.
But that total, Ty keeps going in the red, and one of us puts a couple nice little weeks together. All right, who do I want this week?
You got stock market Fredline over there, up and down.
Yeah, I'm hot and cold. So I'm due for one this week. Man, fuck, who do I want? I already picked him. Fuck.
Sorry, you already picked me.
No, not you. Trying to think who we're playing friendly, and we're playing GB Surgical. All right, I'm gonna take B1 Reader.
Ooh, I like that.
B2 Reader got me one 2 weeks ago. Give me also we have 3 B1 points against friendly. So I mean, I don't we'll see how that works. Maybe we kick their teeth in again. That would be nice.
That'd be very nice.
All right, Ty, last but not least. Got to get off that slide.
I know. You know, he's been streaky. Let's see him keep it going here. We're going to go with a B2 Reader.
B2 Reader.
Not a bad pick.
I don't love that, though, because I don't know if Reader's going to get a point in both. And if
we're going to find out.
And if he does, I mean, he is having a hell of a year so far. He's off to a hot start. So no, not putting anything past him. All right. I mean, I get Garrett. I'm just done with this fucking guy. I just can't anymore. How long could it possibly take to put your kids to bed? He texted us. What was that? At 8:00 that he's putting his kids to bed. Just
apparently it takes 55 minutes to put Leo to bed.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah. At a minimum.
I don't know. Just some guys are dedicated to the podcast and some guys aren't, and it shows. Yep. And it's unfortunate, but it shows. All right, what else we got? Oh, we got a voicemail.
Oh.
Yeah. This one was sent in by Bobby. Hold on, let me pull this up. And I have actually not listened to this voicemail yet.
Oh boy.
So I don't know. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, boys. Hold on.
It's our 44th episode. Give us some time, people.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. All right. Here we go. So I have not listened to this yet. So fingers crossed he doesn't say anything that gets us canceled. But here we go. This is from Bobby. Hold on, it's loading. I forgot to load this.
44th episode. 44th episode.
Please.
This was just going to be titled mid-season form.
Yeah. I like that. That's a good one.
A good. Hold on. It's not loading on the. God damn it. All right, hold on. I got to pull up the actual audio file because it's not loading on my web browser. Please stand by for technical difficulties.
No,
what did you say the episode title should be, Tim?
Here's a few things.
All right, hold on. All right, here we go. We got it. All right, hold on. This is all right. Take 2. This is a voicemail from Bobby. Thanks, Bobby.
Here's a few things that I learned about Timmy this past week. Timmy is definitely still taking lessons at Ty's shooting academy. Unfortunately, he needs more. Maybe Ty can give him a discount. Second is Timmy is TNT, not dynamite, but Timmy no talent. Third, Timmy, I gotta agree, you are definitely a pass first guy now, 100%. You just look for the best opportunities to let your teammates score. It's great. Fourth, heard a little rumor, Tim, that you're trying to pad your stats more at the barn than on Sundays. We don't really keep stats for the barn, so that really doesn't make sense to me. I'm kind of confused on that. The only good thing Tim did this week was grab my debit card from Skaters. That's like the only good thing he did. So props to him on that, but that's all the praise he gets. Love you, Tim.
I'm a good team guy.
Yeah.
I'm a team guy first.
Timmy, no talent. Care to respond?
You know, I'm a glue guy. I'm not a stat guy. So
I will say TNT Tim is an incredible nickname for you.
That might be the best one.
That
might be the best one.
With the sly, he's not dynamite. He's Timmy no talent.
That was a good one. Well done, Bobby.
Yeah, attaboy, Bobby. That was an excellent voicemail. We really do appreciate that voicemail. That's the kind of stuff we want more people to do. So if you want to chirp any of us, especially Tim, or if you want to chirp Garrett for missing 2 weeks in a row, please click the link in the description. Leave us a quick voicemail. Doesn't have to be anywhere near that long. We do appreciate Bobby leaving us a minute-long voicemail, but if it's 10 seconds, 20 seconds, we don't care. We'll play pretty much anything anybody leaves us. So we really do appreciate it. TNT Tim, love it.
If we had our own goal songs, that would be my new goal song.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't even know what my goal song would be. I honestly have no idea. That's going to be an assignment for next week. All three of us, and maybe Garrett. Well, I'm going to say Garrett has to do it, but he might not be here next week. So we all got to come with a goal song for next week.
I like
we probably can't play them on the show because we'll get copyright striked. But at the same time, these episodes don't make any money, so who gives a shit? So,
do we do it for the other host?
Ooh, like a little Secret Santa.
Ooh.
Or do you want to do it where do like a discussion kind of thing? Where we assign each other. Okay.
Oh, we're gonna assign each other?
Yeah. So bring a couple different options for each of the other hosts, and then we'll do a little discussion, and we'll give everybody their own goal song next week.
Do you want to do one for ourselves as well?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you could bring a couple options for yourself and pitch. I don't know how well they're going to be received, but maybe. But maybe. No, I like that. That's good.
Yeah,
that's a good suggestion.
Yeah. See, that's why we need voicemails, because now we can do stuff like this. Yeah. Thank you, Bobby. Love it. All right. Quick reminder, because this is the last time you're going to hear. Actually, you'll probably hear from us one more time before the order actually closes. We are doing a jersey order. If you want a Goonie Tunes jersey and you don't have one, the link for the form is in the description. We have, I think, 3 or 4 people so far that have filled out the form and have ordered a jersey. It's not that hard to fill out. I just want to remind everybody that until you have paid for your jersey, your order is not considered complete. So I think I have a couple guys that have put in an order but have not paid yet. So I'm going to be reaching out to them. But make sure if you want a jersey, this is going to be your last time and for probably at least a year, if not longer, to order a jersey, because we're probably not going to be doing another jersey order next year. And we won't be doing another one until maybe the year after that, if we even do one. So this is your last chance. The order is closing a week from today. So that is a week from today, the 1st. That'll be the 8th. So we should be getting posts on our Instagram about this. So you can go there to find the link. Apparently we can make posts through our YouTube now. So we've been doing that. If you, for whatever reason, can't click the link in the description for this video, go to our page, find those posts, the links in there. order a jersey. I know there are more than 3 people that want a jersey because I've had at least 10 or 12 people ask me about a jersey. So if you want a jersey, now is your last chance. Order a jersey. They are sick. That's the last thing I had as far as that goes. You guys
is this Army Navy week?
No, that's 2
that's
weeks.
next week.
2 weeks. Okay.
This is championship week, and then the week after that, because there aren't any more games, Army Navy is the only game on. So I'm sure Garrett will. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm sure Garrett will be on next week to give out.
He'll give us his lock of the century.
Give us his lock of the year, his game of the year that can't possibly miss, and then all 5 legs of his 5-leg parlay somehow miraculously miss.
Hey, what happened to Eric's gambling corner that we were gonna have on here?
Dude, I haven't talked to Eric in like 3 weeks, so I honestly couldn't even tell you. I don't know.
He's got to show up.
Yeah, right. That's true. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell
Silly
you.
question. Silly question.
Yeah,
we'll try and get him, but I mean, like I said, Ty, some guys are dedicated to the pod, and some guys aren't.
He's got band camp now.
He's got band practice. Exactly. I will say I did see he posted on his Snap story them playing, and they sounded pretty good.
They sounded pretty good. Yeah, he put it on Instagram too. I saw it.
There's a chance that the Hangers On do a little reunion show, and 80%
at the shop? Question mark?
Definitely. Oh, absolutely at the shop. It'll be at the shop. Their last reunion show is at the shop. That was when I was 21. So that was like 8 years ago. I had just turned 21, and that's where Garrett and Tim met, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So
wow, crazy.
If they do a reunion show, there'll be like 80% Goonie Tunes there. I would imagine.
Oh yeah, easy.
Can't wait for us all to show up in our jerseys.
In our jerseys.
There's a sea of tunes.
Yeah, a mosh pit of Goonie Tunes in their jerseys. I don't know. Do you guys know who the Liver King is?
Yep.
Never heard of it.
Okay, so he's anybody who doesn't know, he's like this like bodybuilder workout guy on like TikTok and Instagram, and his whole thing for like the last 2 years, he's blown up, he's huge, was like all natural, like eating, working out, like living healthy, all this stuff. And his whole thing was like eating like raw liver and like eating raw meat was like the primal, like the way the primal people did it, and they were super healthy and live great healthy lives. So it just came out today that he has been doing copious amounts of steroids for like the last 2 years. Like he's been like
to nobody's surprise.
Well, but the thing of it is he was like selling,
he was like adamant. Yeah.
Well, he was like selling like courses and like training on like how to like be the Liver King, and people were like spending hundreds of dollars on like his training regimens and all this stuff. And then it was like an email between him and his doctor got leaked, and he was doing 3 to 4 different types of steroids at the same time. He was spending like $12,000 a month on steroids.
That is obscene.
That's like how you kill that's like dying. Yeah. That's like death steroids.
Holy shit.
Tim, I gotta ask. I guess I could ask you too, Ty, because you did play juniors. Have you guys ever done steroids before?
Mm-mm.
Never done steroids. I know guys who have done steroids. But...
In juniors?
Oh yeah.
Also, I'm not just. I love how Ty's just been committing to the bit the whole podcast and hasn't taken his sunglasses off the whole time. I haven't even really noticed. I don't know why, but yeah, I love it. But okay, so you guys never done steroids?
Nope.
Have you ever thought about doing steroids?
No, I've seen how they make, like my teammates who used at the time. I saw how it made them act, and so not worth it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Tim, you never even thought about it?
Mm-mm.
All natural?
All natural, baby.
Tim, you might have to be the new Liver King then.
Interesting idea.
I mean, $12,000 a month on steroids is honestly insane. It's insanity.
Yeah. Wonder if they're going to make him give some refunds.
Probably. People are going to be pissed I would imagine anybody that spent money on his like trainings or whatever, I don't know how you would even
call it. They're not going to be happy.
Workout regimen. I'd be pissed.
I mean, the workout stuff's probably fine. It's because you still have to do the workouts,
right? But it's like the health, it's like the nutrition and the workout combined was just not true at all.
Right.
So, which I mean, like Tim said, to the surprise of no one. I mean, if you take one look at this guy, take one look at the guy, and you're like, no chance. All right. I got a hypothetical. I actually have 2 hypotheticals this week. but I'm going to give you guys the choice because last week things got a little graphic and Tim actually, I don't know if you saw, but she commented on the YouTube video. So I don't want to get anybody in any trouble. So do you guys want the PG choice or do you want the rated R choice? I'm going to let you guys choose and we'll go from there.
Bring on the rated R choice.
Yeah.
Are you sure you want the rated R choice?
Oh yeah.
It'll be the rated R superstar.
All right. So just remember, you guys asked for this. Okay. All right. Would you rather suck one dick for $50,000 or get paid $1,000 every time you suck a dick?
So Poon Patty and we've actually had this discussion.
Yeah, I know. Most people, yeah. Okay. So it just comes down to, do you think you could at some point get over the baseline fact of sucking and just make it like a business transaction? Like, do you think how many do you think it would take to get there? Ty's shaking his head. No, Ty's definitely taking the first option. Ty's definitely taking the first option.
No, honestly, I would take the second option, just walk away.
Oh, that's so lame, Ty. Boo, Ty.
Hey, I'll tell you what, DFB watches this show and he's going to be proud of me.
You asked. I gave you the option. I said PG or rated R. You wanted the rated R, and then you're going to
for it. But I'm also giving you a straight honest answer too.
Just
not
tell your
gonna
dad,
lie for our viewers.
Just tell your dad not to watch this episode. It's pretty simple. Be like, Dad, as soon as we get to the hypotheticals, cut it off there. Don't watch anymore.
Well,
by my father.
So Poon Patty and our discussion many years ago when we both worked at Cintas was $100 per lick, but on a horse's cock.
Oh, geez, that's
so
way different. That's way different.
No, so
that's way different.
You could have one bad day, but be set for the rest of your life.
$100 a lick?
What do you mean set for the down wait? There? What do you mean set for the rest of your life?
One bad day.
8 hours down there.
One bad day. I see what you're saying. One bad. Yeah, spend the whole day.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, Tim. That you'd spend the entire day down there.
I know. I mean, is it though? Because to be fair to Tim, one bad day set for the rest of your life. I mean, that is kind of the same philosophy though. But then it comes down to, like, for this hypothetical, you would probably be able to choose who. So would it be the same person every time, or would it be different people every time?
Ty's choosing Mandingo for the whole day.
Obviously.
Actually, I was going to choose Tuna Can Lewis, but
yeah,
Tuna Can Lewis. All right, well, Tim, you haven't given an answer. Ty bitched out of the whole question.
Yeah,
and I'm disappointed because I gave you guys the PG option. You didn't want to take it. You wanted to go explicit.
Okay, all right. If I had to choose between the two, I'm taking the first option.
Okay, thank you, Ty. I appreciate that.
If I had to choose between the two,
one for 50 grand.
One for 50 grand.
Like, how long do you got to suck it for?
To completion.
Oh.
Yep, sticking with that answer. I'm not doing one for $1,000.
I'm just saying, I think, and this might just be my perverted brain, I think at some point, I don't know what that breaking point would be, but after enough, you would just become like a business transaction for you.
Yeah.
It would stop being a sexual act, and it would just be, all right, give me my grand, let me go to work. I mean,
it would never be a sexual act for me.
Let me go to work.
I'm just saying. Although I will say it would definitely have to be on different people, because if it's the same person, then you just have a boyfriend at that point.
Yeah.
That's just a boyfriend. So you'd have to mix it up a little bit. No, so that would keep things interesting. I call me crazy, but I think I'm going with the second option.
I think I gotta go with the first.
Oh, you guys are such prudes. You guys are such
well,
prudes.
We know what Connor does in his free time.
I mean, listen, I remember strapped for cash. I know how to make an easy grand.
Yeah.
I guess.
Families in trouble, friends in need. They come to you. They know you can help them out.
50K, you can do some damage with 50K.
Yeah, but think about over the course of your life. So I would need.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it. So to get to I would have to do 2 a year for 25 years to equal your.
Or 1 a week.
or one a week. Like I said, business transaction.
Yeah.
My Thursday nights are my $1,000 nights.
Yeah.
Oh, trivia night?
Yeah, exactly. Trivia night.
I
Yeah,
think
one a week for a year.
Yeah.
I think
and then I've broken even.
Yeah.
'Cause listen. I hate to say it. I think once you've done it once, you're like, well, now I've done it. It doesn't get any worse than this.
I'm sticking with my answer.
All right, no, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's
No,
fine. That's fine.
I think you flipped me, Connor.
Yes.
I'm punching in, going to work.
It's just like it's just a weekly gig for you. Some people go and sing at a bar. Some people go and do music. Tim and I
Like
just go to work. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tim and I just
Jake
go to
and John
work.
do it for free, so
Yeah, that's true.
true.
That's true.
See, but
true.
they just are a boyfriend at that point, right? So I mean,
My point exactly. Yeah, just a
All right.
boyfriend at that point.
What's the PG one?
Oh,
We'll-
the
we'll,
PG.
yeah.
Okay, well, I will
We'll
do both.
circle back and end on a clean one
Yeah.
for DFB.
yeah. For
all right,
DFB.
So obviously Ty and I don't have kids. Tim, you have a daughter. And Garrett has, obviously everybody knows 2 kids. But let's
He's
say
in law school, too.
you have a son, and you train your son from birth until he turns 21. So 21 years, you train him, or you have that long to train him. Could he defeat a gorilla in a to the death, hand-to-hand
Absolutely not.
combat fight? That's all he does for 21 years.
Absolutely not.
You don't
Not
think
even
so?
close. No. Gorillas are,
Those are some big boys.
yeah.
But
They will break you with one punch.
I don't know. What if I?
What are you gonna do? Superman punch him like Roman Reigns?
I'm not saying I could do it. I'm saying if I trained a human for 21 years, all they did was eat, sleep, and breathe, killing gorillas with their fists.
Yeah, a 3-year-old gorilla is probably stronger than any world's strongest man.
All right, we're gonna look at the average size of a gorilla.
That sounds right, and I don't know enough about gorillas to dispute it, so I'm gonna have to take that as fact. Oh no, Ty's got the shades down. We're losing the mystique.
I can't find. All right, so the average gorilla is 5.1 feet high and weighs 374 pounds.
Holy
tank. That's a tank, dude.
Based on those stats, I'm gonna go with no. That thing is a full-grown NFL linebacker, and then some.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
do
an
you think
NFL linebacker and the Liver King combined.
Do you think if you had maybe not any of us, but if you had like the right father and mother genetically, like if you could get like a 6'6", 21-year-old, like a 6'6", 250-pound, like triple black belt trained martial artist who knows every weakness that a gorilla has.
That's Francis Ngannou. I mean, that's literally him.
I don't know who that is. I don't watch MMA.
I mean,
What
I don't think it's possible. I mean, well, I take that back. After seeing me on Sunday, I think I could.
Oh my God.
Tim, your kid would get clapped in like 10 seconds.
I don't think it's likely, but I don't think it's impossible.
I don't know.
I'm going team impossible.
Impossible?
Impossible.
All right.
I'm gonna say it's as likely as Appalachian State beating Texas A&M, which happened this year. But that's a 1 in a million.
We're talking about Appalachian State beating Michigan if you want to do that.
Well, we don't need to talk about that.
We can't if we want to.
No, we don't have to.
All right, boys. That was a good show. Fuck Garrett. We don't need his ass.
Back-to-back good shows.
Back-to-back good
There's
shows.
common,
Back-to-back
common denominator.
4-0 on a weekend after.
Oh
a
yeah,
good show.
yeah, absolutely. 4-0 on a good weekend, and then a good show. So 5-0 on the week.
Damn straight.
Michigan wins. Firebirds win.
Yeah, fuck. I'm not talking about fucking Michigan.
Go blue.
Fucking Michigan. All right, boys. We will. What was I gonna say? Oh, thank you to everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Buy a jersey if you haven't. If you don't have I almost said Firebird jersey. If you don't have a Goonie Tunes jersey, buy one. Buy one before you buy a Firebirds jersey for sure. They're gonna be way
they are
more,
cheaper.
Way more, also way cheaper, way more rare.
I'll sign it if you want.
That will decrease its value.
Hey,
buy a blank one. Devalued all those kids' sticks in Espanola.
Yeah. Hey, buy a blank one. We'll have the team sign it.
Yeah, maybe. I would. Funnier than signing it would it be if somebody got a number 2 Lewis jersey. That would. Yeah, that would make my life. That would make everything we've done worth it. All right. Thanks everybody for watching, for listening. We will talk to everybody next week and go Goonie Tunes.
Suck it, Garrett.
Thank you for tuning into Toon Talk. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe to Goonie Tunes Hockey. And tune in next week for more Goonie Tunes content and hockey news.